Hello, I'm Fast Lawyer. Today we're going to review Twilight Pass VR, a game that was released on the Steam Store October 2nd, 2018 by developer Charm Games. It normally retails for $15. I did buy this game and I tested it out on the Meta Quest 3 using link cable. Twilight Pass is a narrative-driven fantasy adventure puzzle game. It's definitely geared towards a general audience as the puzzles are casual level difficulty. This game would be perfect for those new to puzzle games or those new to VR, but hardcore puzzle veterans might find the puzzle difficulty here just a bit too easy. Now, I did enjoy the game and I do recommend it. Even though the puzzles were easy, I found the game to be full of wonder and magic, and it just felt like you were on this fantastic adventure. It's full of charm, and I would consider this a cozy game, just one that you can sit back, relax, and enjoy the experience. So let's get into detail about Twilight Pass. It is running on the Unity engine. On my RTX 3080, I was getting a steady 90 frames per second. I did not experience any bugs or issues at all while playing this game. You only have nodal teleportation available, and there is no smooth or snap turning available either. You do have to turn in real life, but the good news here is that you really don't have to turn at all, as almost all the action happens 180 degrees in front of you. This means there should be no comfort issues at all, even among new VR players, and you can play comfortably seated as well. I usually do not enjoy games that do not have smooth locomotion or turning, but in this game I don't think it really affected gameplay at all, and the gameplay is perfectly fine with just the teleportation. So if you're one of those VR gamers who need smooth locomotion, who need smooth turning or snap turning, I would say give this game a chance anyways, because you'll realize those are unnecessary with this game type. As mentioned earlier, the puzzles here are casual level difficulty, and a lot of the puzzles can be solved just by tinkering around with the different objects out there. So just by pulling and grabbing and messing with the different objects, you'll probably figure out the puzzles. But if I do have a criticism of this, is that I wish there was a little bit more variety in the puzzle types. A lot of the puzzles are just match the symbols or follow along with the lines or twist on levers until you match the geometry. And you only have two spells, one of which is like a magical eye, which lets you see the magical symbols all around, and the other magical spell is telekinesis or teleportation, where you can move objects around in the environment or move yourself. It would have been nice to have at least two other spells to bring a little bit more variety to the game. The visuals here are really good, especially for a 2018 PC VR game. Honestly, most games released today in 2025 are not as good looking as Twilight Pass, and not only is the art style good, but it's a wondrous, fantastical, immersive experience full of detail, the likes of which are seldom seen today. The story, although very short, is well paced and well told with great voice acting. The musical soundtrack complements the setting very well, and this is one of those rare games where the production values are very high all around. The music, the voice acting, the maps, the character 3D models, the animations, it all comes together to really present an immersive, magical experience in VR. And the biggest downside of the game is actually a compliment. The game is too short, it ends too soon. I wanted to play more, and it only took me about 90 minutes to beat the game, but I definitely wanted to play a whole lot more. I wanted more of this world. I simply just didn't want it to end. Now, the price of the game might be a tad bit too high, given that most people will probably beat it in 90 minutes and maybe up to 2 hours if you go really slow, but it does often go on sale on the Steam store, so if that's an issue for you, I would say just wait for a sale. But otherwise, this is an excellent game, especially for puzzle beginners or those new to VR. This is a wondrous adventure to go on, so I do recommend it. And if I have to rate it, I would give it a very solid, a very good 7.5 out of 10. For me, that's a pretty high score. Despite the limitations of the game, the experience is magical, and I would consider this almost a must play in VR. It is that magical. It is that wondrous. Anyways, I'm Fast Lawyer. This has been my review for Twilight Pass. If you found this video useful, if you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, have a wonderful day and enjoy the rest of the video.
This temple was created by the Elder Spirits, a way for the enlightened spirits to cross over to the realm of humans. Their magic still flows through the temple. In fact, some of the statues you see are actually the original Elder Spirits, frozen in contemplation.
Whoa, I get fidgety.
There should be some way to open this door. Let's take a look around, shall we?